Hey, folks, and welcome to what could be the last episode of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. It's not real clear to me as I go into recording this. I'm the mysterious JG. That much I'm fairly certain of, although I am mysterious. Little welcome to the video. Bells for them. We are ready to enter this house. We have the heart is covering the dollar sign logo of the robbery missions. But I think if we go in, that's what progresses the story. And I feel like I didn't bother to read about it or look for it between videos, but I feel like here's the swipe card. Acquire the key card for the casino heist. I feel like wow, like okay, so apparently she never has people over because this is just her house. Steal our dildo back. She doesn't have a kitchen. Like this is just you come into her house. This is what it looks like. This is not a hidden room in the basement. I have never had like a secret sex room. But I would assume if you did, it would be like there'd be an interior door that locks that leads to the sex dungeon. That's how I would guess it works. Maybe not for her. So I mean, sex swing. I guess that's a whip. There are straps. I mean, other than like the metal and torches theme, there doesn't seem to be that much going on with the implements, but hey, that's probably fine. Let's not delve into this too much more.
Carl, it's me. You the man.
Now
Get
at all.
back to the Four Dragons and we can get on with this thing.
See you in a minute.
Yeah, but we keep Millie alive and we offer her a cut. And I confirmed by reading the Millie page on the wiki. That's the last review. You can date her like a regular girlfriend from this point on, up to and including if you haven't collected all the oysters, which I think breaks some of the girlfriend rules. She will dump you if you get overweight or whatever her physical parameters are if you don't fulfill them. She'll stop going on dates with you until you fulfill them again. And like her saying, I'm getting a cut, right? And you going, sure, baby, I won't treat you right, is the last reference that is made to this robbery. So it's like, to me, it's like, it's potentially kind of fun. You could have fun with any of the girlfriend characters and bringing them into the story more. But, I mean, that's the problem with writing for an open world game. It's like, you can waste a lot of time writing fun side dialogue for characters that the player may or may not spend any time with in the game. Like, Millie could be a fun side story character who continues to be part of things. Like, there could be a scene where Carl introduces Millie to Sweet or Kendall, which could be funny. Same goes for any of the girlfriend characters, I suppose. But that's why I'm kind of like, yeah, if we wrap things up really well at the end of this video, I think I'm calling it a Let's Play. If we're right in the middle of stuff, then I could go, there's another girlfriend we've never seen. There's other little things I could do to just to fill out some goofing off. A slow, leisurely goodbye to a very long game. I don't have a problem with that. But, yeah, it's like none of the things that are left to do after we've done this are really feel even the slightest bit mandatory to me. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think we're getting through 419 of those explosives in this game. So let's go. Depending on how this heist goes, let's see if this is going to be the last video, or if we're going to find a few things to pad it out a bit. And let's walk around the city carrying a big dildo. The apple of my eye. Because this is it. This is breaking the bank of Caligula's.
We all good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. See you at the back door. Let's roll.
Oh, we've got a new haircut. We've taken off our eye patch.
Carl, can you hear me okay?
Better than I want
Loud
to.
and clear.
Okay,
We're en route in the armored truck.
Okay, I'm gonna get a move on.
Enter the Mafia Casino. Yeah, it's Caligula's, we know. I'm not sure what I'm equipped with right now, but I'm going to switch to the dildo. For safety. Because I don't want to accidentally waste ammo for that item. Because we have infinite dildo use. I've enabled an infinite dildo use code, along with turbo left and right movement. Ooh, that ended up not being the reference I meant for it to be. Turbo left and right movement is more of a me and Bobo in joke about... We got the Game Genie back in the day for the Nintendo, and it came with a book of codes for different games. And we had this running gag that, like, the worst possible Nintendo game ever was Tubin. I wonder if they have codes for Tubin. And they did, and one of them was turbo left and right movement. So we always had this joke like, oh, the ultimate cheat code, turbo left and right movement. I wonder if carrying a dildo will attract attention. But yeah, with the dildo, turbo left and right movement could be a thing. Yeah, I guess we're not going to find out.
Those are mighty fine shoes.
4 minutes to get the team inside, okay.
Okay, this is it. Play it cool, Carl. Play it cool.
Hey, I'm cool.
Are you sure? You sound kind of edgy to me.
I'm cool, okay?
Okay. Now make your way to the staff door.
Oh, well, they unequipped our dildo anyway. It'd help if we'd been told what the plan was.
Ain't seen you around here before. You new?
Yeah, I'm standing in for Jerry. He's ill.
You mean the guy who died?
Shut up.
What?
I think I got Jerry's call.
That was amusing, you know, but... Yeah, I'm standing in for Jerry. He's the guy that died of a heart attack.
Backup generator room. It's down one level.
Yeah, see, I remember coming into this place and being like, oh, this is probably connected to a mission we're not doing yet. It's down one level. I'm glad you told us
All
one
right,
level.
I'm in the generator room.
Okay, the ventilation grills are on the back wall. Throw the gas down one of these.
You got it.
Oh, okay. Oh man, if we were Jedi, we could run real fast and defeat that.
Yeah, well, don't worry about it. Right now we've got a schedule to stick to. Head to the security door and use Millie's swipe card.
I'm glad that he's in charge and not us, because we wouldn't necessarily know.
I've hacked their emergency lighting protocols. I'm going to blow the charges you placed at the dam. Here goes nothing. Wow! I didn't think that was going to work.
What?
I can't see Jack.
Okay, now we got night vision goggles.
Head down to the service bay.
What a polite and just chill. Head down to the service bay. There is no danger in this mission. Everything is going fine.
Okay, we've got the power down, which means the gate's unlocked. But now you're going to have to raise it yourself.
Okay. You'll need something big to lift it up. Okay. Don't have a lot of time here. It's been a while since I drove one of these, but like since that mission for a ride. But I think I still know how to use it. It's the right analog stick, right? Yeah. And we automatically back off. Oh, and the timer went away.
Well done, Carl. Now it's time for us to do our part. Try to stay close. Okay, team. I've gone over the layout to this place so I know it back to front. Everybody follow me.
He walks into a wall.
Damn! The devious bastards have changed the layout.
Don't worry. I'll take the lead, boss.
Good idea. Everybody, follow him.
Okay, well now, I mean, I could go stealth, but we've got our whole team with us, and they're going to be... Yeah, there's not a lot of point in doing stealth. It's kind of nice to have other targets that the enemy's shooting at. There's armor pickups. I don't know if they're worth stopping for. Well, there's armor pickup, but I've got lots of health. I was talking about how it's not worth getting, and then I walked right up to it. Oh.
Are you enjoying this, asshole?
All the team
Not far
down
now.
to the
Keep
vault.
alert.
Hey, I was just about to say that.
Sorry, boss.
Not far now, everybody.
Stay alert.
Oh yeah, stay alert.
There's a lot of cute stuff going on in this. I approve. It's fun. They could have done a little bit more with building up the crew, though.
Okay,
Like, I really
load
like
up
the
the
way they did
charges
that
while
in
you
Vice
watch
City's
the door.
heist mission.
Okay, boss.
Hey, I'm on it.
Hurry it up, gentlemen. They know something's wrong. Someone else is in the system.
Hey, what's the problem?
Berkeley.
Somebody's trying to bring the emergency generators back up.
Okay, I'll head back up to the generator room and shut them down for good.
Pick up the satchel. I already had satchel charges up the wazoo. Oh, damn it. I just dropped a smoke bomb. Hopefully it doesn't go off and put our crew to sleep. But the reason I didn't have satchel charges is because... Oh, crap. Pardon me. Yeah, fair enough. I'm going to take these offline permanently. Oh boy, I'm all turned around now. Okay. I think it's Berkeley that's trying to screw us, though. Dildo whipped.
Everybody take cover. Oh shit. Where do I go? Where do I go?
Fire in the hole!
Okay, people, load up the cash.
Carl, you've got mafia guerrillas coming to the vault and... Curse you, Berkeley! Curse you!
It is Berkeley. Kill the mafia whilst the team gets the cash. Okay.
Okay, then, we about to have some company.
Having already won the game and gotten
Asshole.
highest score in like the paramedic and vigilante missions,
Okay, team.
might make a difference
Just
there.
how we practice. 2 by 2. Ow! Fuck! Scratch that. Everybody follow Carl. Don't touch me.
Okay, everyone's following me. Oh, we got more people trying to kill us. Okay.
Cool now, huh?
I guess we're going out this way.
Touched me. Hey!
Just fuck you then.
Slow down, guys. I'll take care of it if you just let me go in the front. We're not going to finish with perfect armor, but it does seem like we're getting out of the casino. I don't know what's left for our escape. Well, there's 0.
I've unloaded the police bikes.
Everybody in. You
My
two,
sound is
change
clipping.
into your police uniforms.
This is the most fun part of GTA 5, the heists. They really go beyond with that. I am the decoy. Oh, okay.
Okay, CJ, you're on your own now.
Time to show these motherfuckers what's happening.
Carl, would you like me to talk you through to the roof?
Anything that help, man. Oh, what happened?
Damn you, Berkeley! Damn you!
Ah, come on, man. Talk
He
to me.
closed the door.
Now head through the casino to the elevators on the far side. Take the elevator all the way to the roof.
fuck out of here.
Okay, I'm gonna need armor, probably. Particularly if I just wander right into guys like that.
You want me to
I'm really trying to switch to that guy as my target, thank you. Luckily, some of these guys are still using pistols, even though they should know they're being robbed by a large crew with M4s.
You want to get
Yeah, a guy had a pistol. So I don't think this mission is meant to be as tough as finding your way through Big Smoke's drug palace or whatever. Which was time consuming, but not that tough. Now, I went through a lot of work to get the health boosts. The armor boost was me exploiting a glitch that I found out about, but we are, after all, the decoy, guys. We're decoy octopus. So we're definitely gonna die. Follow the rooftops and collect the parachute. Oh, neat. You know what? I probably don't want the extra headache of...
If I kill him, do I get a medal? You get two.
Probably don't want the extra headache of dealing with the cop attention, or from...
Make sure it's the right guy this time. You're mine, tough guy.
Are there more guys coming down, or...? Red circle and falling to open the parachute.
Get it and transform the police, huh? Asshole.
Oh. Never mind, it's not over yet. I gotta...
We're the police, moron. We've got helicopters.
We got helicopters. I'm supposed to escape to a helicopter.
Put your hands up. It's over.
I pressed circle, come on.
We got a clear line of sight on the suspect.
I got the wrong... Ah, fuck. I hit the wrong... Okay, never mind. I missed the helicopter. I screwed that up because I'm not that shocked about that. But I can still... Okay, so I'm not going to win with style because I got confused about... The camera just always messes you up. You press and hold X to lift your legs and fall slowly. I was doing something with the control stick instead, which means I just really fouled that up. We should be fine. It's only 1-star wanted level.
Headshot on you, tough guy.
Which wouldn't normally mean you have a cop helicopter after you.
There he is. Kill him, John. I always knew it was silly.
2, 3 until the 4, Snoop.
But yeah, you would, I think we've won. We just did it in a completely no-style kind of way by, not landing in the helicopter, making the daring helicopter escape, and instead just wandering off, getting in a car and driving away. It just doesn't look as cool as it's supposed to, but I think we've got this locked up.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Too low down niggas, so we're crazy.
Considering we just robbed a casino, I think we can probably afford to hit a pay and spray to lose the 1-star wanted level that we came out of this with.
Perfection is perfected, so my let them understand. From a young G's perspective. And before me dig on a bitch, I have to find a contraceptive. You never know, she could be earning her man and learning her man. And at the same time, burning her man. And you know I ain't with that shit.
Learning her man, earning her man, and at the same time, burning her man. Is it even worth going to the pay and spray now? It's only 1-star wanted level. I don't have to redo that whole casino mission because I screw up and get arrested though. Yeah, the wanted star went away on its own. They're like, yeah, casino just got robbed, but ain't that big a deal. I think the thing to bear in mind about all this is that we killed a whole bunch of mafia guys indoor. Like the mob probably didn't call the cops to report that they were robbed. So we got a little bit of wanted level because of, you know, just general commotion. But I guess there is, it's the bandits. There is some kind of, a little bit of sense to all this, that we wouldn't necessarily attract a huge amount of police attention. I mean, there was a daring rooftop chase. But, you know, we got out of it without... Well, I was about to say we got out of it without killing a bunch of cops, but we did. We shot like 4 SWAT team guys. It could be a bit like the bank robbery mission in Vice City, where the regular cops have not been clued into what's happening by the SWAT team guys. Because we were stealing, like, there's some, like, crooked cop fund that we were stealing or something like that. At any rate, I think we're about to win this mission. Which means I think that we've kind of wrapped this up in enough time that we could just call this video the end of our Let's Play, folks. Because we've already dated Millie a couple of times. We met the chick at the driver's school who only wants to date you if you're big like a bull seal. There's that transport chopper that... Wait, are the cops still after me? Even with no wanted level, this one cop helicopter is still in pursuit. Weird.
Zero, where you hide?
I didn't mean to tell Berkeley. It just kind of came out.
I thought we killed him.
You're watching, you idiot!
Wow, it's
Hey,
back.
CJ, calm down.
None of the cops are okay with us
Better
because
take me
we
home, CJ.
beat up Zero. Okay, so I clearly forgot about that part where we just, like, punched Zero in the face. $100,000 plus respect. And we warped back to the casino. So we backhand Zero, which, you know, I did fairly well in the Zero missions. Didn't get as mad at him as I might have.
Sup?
You two-bit backstabbing piece of eggplant shit.
Salvatore, nice to hear from you too.
You're dead. Your friends are dead. Your family's dead. I'm gonna fuck you up and your children and your grandchildren.
You can let me have
It's
grandchildren?
been nice talking to you, but I got some money that needs spending on some expensive trash. So if you excuse me.
You're
Yeah.
dead. Dead.
Well, I guess Salvatore knows.
You got 2 left feet.
Oh, I don't know why I was doing that. I thought it was Elvis music.
Daddy paid my credit card bills again.
Alright, so Salvatore knows that we're the ones who robbed him, so there's that. We backhanded Zero, which I think they probably knew Zero is... He's meant to be an annoying little nerdy character, so we're probably kind of supposed to not like him, and it's probably supposed to be cathartic to backhand him, but it's awfully late in the whole process for us to be backhanding that guy. And that's it. I mean, I guess I could wait around and see if phone calls happen, but we're not getting any more there's no more plot dialogue with the guy. Like, I liked that the few little Phil Cassidy missions that you get in Vice City happen after the heist. So at least the one guy who has to survive the heist, there's some sense that afterwards you guys are still buddies. On the other hand, I was trying to think. I don't like. Did I have enough to? I could make another 3 videos worth of stuff for this series easily, but there's nothing left that we have to do. There's things in my mind I did that are part of being completionist that I didn't do on screen, like the bicycle delivery missions in San Andreas and the motorcycle delivery missions in San Fierro. There are delivery missions here too. I think they're on a motorbike and not, or they might be on a scooter. You could do in Las Venturas. I never bothered to do them. I showed the quarry missions on screen. It's like timed mission. I don't think I can be bothered to do them. There are also... Who is texting me? This is... Oh, junk texts. You don't get those as often as I get junk phone calls. There are the trucking missions. But, I mean, that's just like you've seen us drive a truck, like a rigged truck with an actual container on it, and how the physics on it are, and you have to be careful turning. We're doing it with a wanted level. I've never done it on screen or off screen that I can recall. I don't think I can be bothered to do it. I did all these dates with Helena Wankstein off screen. That was like part of me enjoying the game off screen, just kind of casually messing around with a drink in my hand and not worrying too much. You saw a few dates with Katie Jean, but we never like maxed out her affinity. So like if I wanted to get several more videos, I could do the driving missions and try to complete all of them. I could try to complete all the quarry missions. We had to date, what's her name, just for story purposes. There's one girlfriend left we've never met. We could date the girl at the driving school. And then there's one girlfriend that we've never met. At Tierra Robada, I think. Like, I don't know exactly where she is. I think she's at Tierra Robada by the police station, but I really don't even know where that is. Maybe I can look this up really fast and we can let this video go long and actually try to find her. I'm going to put GTA San Andreas girlfriend map. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I'm not seeing... I've got a map open and I can't actually see... Alright, now I've got them marked. Who is that? Oh, that's probably the one that you meet at the driving school. Okay. So we're not going to bother to go on a date with Michelle, who is the chick who hangs out at the driving school. Because you saw her just enough to see she says she wants you to look like a bull seal. But we will go meet Barbara, because we've never met her at all. And then we're going to call it a video, and we're going to assume that CJ spends the rest of his life living happily ever after with this woman that we are about to go meet for the first... Oh, wait, no, I don't want this vehicle. I want the super cool, sorry, Elvis. I want the super cool motorbike.
Ah, what's wrong?
Okay. We walk right through the door, guys. I don't know why I'm listening to this. I made a big deal about how we were going to listen to Radio Los Santos, and by big deal I mean I mentioned it casually for this, primarily for this final session. But now I'm like, yeah, we can listen to a little bit of this to wrap things up. Our generation's going to do great things. Ah, okay, like that. That was great. I mean, they're making fun of the Gen Xers, and that's fine. I think... Am I Gen Xer? I know people, like... I see people, millennials, making fun of people younger than me and saying boomer, and they just do not understand how that fucking works. Like... And I think millennials aren't even, like, considered the youngest group. I don't know if they have a one-word kind of insulting, oversimplified nickname for the generation younger than the millennials. But yeah, people get really confused about what term means what. Boomers are boomers are into like their 60s now, guys. But anyway, let's head for this girl who will be. But yeah, but making fun of Gen X is fine because there's a lot about the over-the-top Gen X, like, you know, youth culture that deserves to be made fun of. But like everybody's youth culture, everybody's culture you're into when you're like a teenager, when you grow up, it was dumb. I'm sorry. Kids in the 60s who were like listening to hippie music, like if they took it really seriously, it's kind of dumb. Like whatever you thought was really cool and badass as a teenager, it's not that you can't enjoy that stuff, but it's kind of silly. Most of it's kind of silly. If it really appeals to you when you're like 15, it's probably kind of silly. Alright, let's, oh never mind, we're not here yet. We got one more town over to go. Progress with Helena has gone down, because I haven't dated her in a really long time. I guess we're close enough that it registers. Did I miss a phone call where she asked for a date? Excuse me, it had been a really long time since I'd talked to her, that character. Alright, so somewhere around here, I'm basically looking for the police station. This would appear to be it. Will this be the girl that I spend the rest of my life with? You know, as CJ, that is.
I'm divorced with 2 kids. You still interested, son?
Call me whenever you can.
I'll call you sometime. My name's Barbara.
Barbara's your girlfriend now. Barbara will get you out of jail for free. You can pick her up from the cop station at El Guabradas. And there you go, folks. I think we have just ended this Let's Play with the sweetest ending for any Let's Play so far. Vice City has a... Grand Theft Auto 3 has an amusing ending in which you kill the girl that had been presented as your love interest, but our ending was just Donald Love disappears. Vice City has kind of a fun ending where you and the coked up lawyer decide that this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship and you're going to take over the city together. But in our version, the ending is a lengthy search for a hooker that finally succeeds in finding a hooker. But CJ and the Adventures of San Andreas, the real canon ending, if you do things in the sequence you're supposed to go in, is that they've got all this stuff going on, rolling dice with Woozy, making a new rap record. But CJ decides that what he really wants to do is go out and lock things down in the hood. That's the canon ending. Our ending, he meets a woman who is divorced with 2 kids, asks if he's interested, and he says yes. And then, fade to credits. And it's ambiguous, like the ending of The Sopranos. Is he going to find true love with Barbara, who's divorced and has 2 kids? Is he going to use her the way he's used other women in this story? I think the answer lies in your heart. What do you want to imagine is next for CJ? Because I can tell you what's next for this Let's Play, which is nothing. This Let's Play is over. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely did. I have not made 100% determination of what's going to come next, but I'll have picked something and started recording it by the time this video is up and people are making comments. So if I really decide I want people to tell me, you know, to vote, I'll have to do a special poll video. Otherwise, I'll just figure something out. Couple of things that I've got in mind, 2 of which are kind of in this vein of modern quasi-open world roaming around crime games. And another part of me is like, I used to do like Tales of Vesperia was the thing I did with like just a bunch of uploads on the weekends. Maybe it's time to go back to like a fantasy RPG setting. You'll know what it is next week, for better or for worse. But I kind of did like overall thoughts on GTA San Andreas already, so I won't go crazy with it here, other than to say I had a lot of fun playing this game. This was a fun game to have like as far as me feeling the need to have a game where I could goof around when I wasn't recording, but still be playing a game that I was doing a Let's Play of, and convince myself that, oh no, you're supporting your channel by goofing around playing the game when you're not recording. This was great for that. And it's always nice to have a game like that to do. But this was fantastic for that. As far as a Let's Play goes, I suppose I could have locked this down and done it more efficiently, but it's a very long game, and I did skip quite a bit of stuff. But ultimately, I feel like it was a reasonably efficient Let's Play of a very sprawling game. But coming back to it all these years later, the story, the main core story, was not as long as I remembered it being. It's not. It's clearly longer than GTA 3, and it's clearly longer than Vice City. But I had this idea in my head that it's way longer than GTA 4 or 5, and that might not really be true. I would need to play GTA 4 and 5 myself at my own pace to see. But if you ignore stuff like, you can sink hours into going on repetitive dates with all 6 girlfriends, doing all the street races, doing all the delivery missions, maxing out the missions at the quarry, trucking missions. Like 100% of this game is going to take you a long time, and I sunk a lot of time with a guide in my hand, obviously, into doing the collectibles off screen. But if you just play the core story, it's still a very long, satisfying game. Like, I can't imagine someone buying this game full price when it came out and feeling like they didn't get enough out of this game. That just isn't the case. Modern GTA, the way they've monetized 5 with online, I haven't done very much with GTA Online, so I don't know how satisfied people are with it. But it's like, I've never played a Rockstar game. I haven't played every Rockstar game, mind you. But I've never played a Rockstar game where it's like, what a ripoff. That wasn't worth the, however many bucks I spent on it. This game is certainly not an exception to that. I liked CJ as a character. Rockstar does a pretty good job of making you like the protagonists. Part of it is just they have them in some really crazy situations. And John Marston, more than anyone else, is judgmental of the people around him. It's kind of weird. But, like, CJ encountered some weird-ass freaks over the course of his journey. And generally just comes along as being a pretty chill, cool guy. Despite being a GTA protagonist, so he has to, at any point, be able to pull out an automatic machine gun and just start mowing people down. Not the game, though. Like, the setting, to me, the inner city setting of Los Santos, at those beginning game and late game missions about the Grove Street, really stuck with me as far as feeling like a place. But part of the problem of the game is that San Fierro and Las Venturas never does. Because the game is too big, and I think it's got like too wide of an environment. GTA 3 had this really memorable environment of being like very sort of dark and grimy city, and Vice City really feels like this television world, this movie/television world of Miami in the 80s. Not like a real city, but yeah, there's something to be said for the setting and the feel. And now that I think about it, I'm not sure that some of the later GTA games really are as strong as far as like sense of setting. But at the same time, as much fun as GTA San Andreas is to play through, and as many fun things as there are to do, it's a weird thing to be thinking of. It doesn't feel like it would be a very fun world to live in. Not compared to, like, Vice City is always the world where it'd be like, yeah, it would be fun to actually spend a day living in the world of Vice City. With all the crazy shit going on there and the clubs and parties and wackiness. Anyway, I'm just kind of ranting now, so that's it. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Supporting cast. I kind of wish we'd gotten to know Caesar a little better, because other than being the guy who's like is in love with your sister, I guess we know that he likes cars. I don't know. It seems like I know at least one person, like this old internet site I used to be on, who said that killing Lance Vance at the end was a really satisfying kill because Lance Vance was such an annoying character. And if you go back and watch my Let's Play, he was annoying in certain missions where you had to keep him alive and he kept getting himself killed. But I liked the sense that GTA Vice City had of you having a buddy. Like, you were not on your own, you were in it together with somebody else. But that doesn't really happen here. I kind of wish CJ. I kind of wish there were more dialogue scenes of us hanging out with Woozie and being friends with Woozie and Caesar. Like, I wish there were scenes of Caesar and Woozie hanging out. Because other than your sister showing up when they're auditioning talent at the casino, like, I don't know what I'm complaining about here. It's just, there are a lot of little things you could do. Like, I'm trying to picture this as being like a TV drama. Like, I'm way off on a tangent now, but it really doesn't feel like anybody exists outside of their relationship with CJ, which is too bad because it's one of these things. I'm so much harder on Rockstar games because they're so good. You always want them to be just a little better than they are. But that casino heist at the end, with where the guys that you're going out there with, Zero is on the radio, and he's kind of an annoying character that you never really get to like. And then you're going out with Woozie, unnamed recurring Yakuza guy, and then two unnamed non-recurring Yakuza guys. I'm like, this is where I miss having, like, we're doing missions to set up the heist, but I wish we'd done missions, as silly as it sounds. I liked those missions where we recruited the guys who went on Tommy Vercetti's bank heist, because we had some kind of connection with those characters when they went to rob the bank. Even the guy who it was so hard to beat him in the race, and then he immediately gets killed. Anyway, I maybe I have separation anxiety because it feels weird after I'd been. This has been my go-to game when just playing games and figure I'll earn some money for Vice City to make my next on-screening go smoother and easier. But I really am saying goodbye to this game, probably forever. But tune in next time for something else. I hope you had fun. I definitely had fun. There's more that you could do with this game. I had let's just take a look real quick. I did a few things off screen you didn't see, but I had about 77.5% progress. So you can see there's about a quarter of the game that we didn't do as far as things that count towards progress points, which doesn't include girlfriends. So there's all sorts of street races and insane stunt jumps and rampages and stuff we didn't do. But it feels a little sad and melancholy to say goodbye, because even if I go and play GTA 4 or 5 on this channel, there are things that disappeared with the jump to the 360/PS3 era. Paramedic missions and vigilante missions, I believe, are gone. There are various things that will not be coming back in future games. So maybe you'll get a chance by watching me play those games to see for yourself, or maybe I'll never get around to those games. But it's definitely time to call it a video. I didn't come up with any great thing to say, which is why I shouldn't have been vamping for the last 10 minutes. But yeah, I can't say for certain that there isn't some dialogue we missed where Smoke says, "CJ, you a good driver." But we know he'll never be saying it now.